everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. We got episode number 12 of the No Money Spent Squad series, and today we're going to talk about a couple different ways that you should be attacking the Gridiron Guardians promo as a No Money Spent account, and also why you should pump the brakes on any spending or upgrading. So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So the GG promo came out yesterday. Of course, we put out videos breaking down everything that you need to do, but we got some updated information. We've been playing through this promo ourselves, and we haven't really made any big upgrades to the team, and we're going to hold off on doing that. So the main reason that I say that, this promo's solid. It's got a few good cards out there. They're mostly like 400,000 and 500,000 coins for the champions. The LTDs, especially with the Legarius Sneed, way overly expensive. The reason I would say pump the brakes on the spending right now, none of these cards feel like they are must-haves. They don't have any extra or discounted ability buckets. They're really just kind of based off of X factors, and because it's a two-part promo, more than likely part 2, which comes out next Thursday, is going to follow suit. So those cards could be good attribute-wise, but because of the lack of abilities, and abilities are always going to be more important than attributes in this game, it doesn't appear that these cards are going to be must-have. And guess what happens the week after that? We got the Season 3 Field Pass coming. If you go into your Season 2 Field Pass, you can see 11 days, 21 hours, and 15 minutes from now, this one is over. Season 3 is on the way. That's already a big turnover in itself. But not only that, we more than likely are going to be expecting the Most Feared promo to come out, which is the first really big promo of the year. So if you're new to MUT or you need a refresher, the big promo season is about to start, and that's going to be Most Feared. Then we roll into the Harvest promo, which is like a Thanksgiving themed promo. Right after that, the Black Friday promo, the Blitz promo comes out. That'll be the biggest market crash that we see for the entire year, or at least for the first time. And then after that, it's Zero Chill, NFL Playoffs, Super Bowl. So we're getting into the prime of MUT season, and the reason that I bring this up again, we're about to see some really good cards with a brand new season and more than likely another OVR increase. Why spend your currency on these cards? Try to fight and survive for the next 2 weeks with the team that you got, or with free cards that you can earn, whether it's the Season 2 Field Pass players, the Gridiron Guardians free content that you get, though it's kind of lacking in that. But just try to have some discipline, some patience, not make the huge upgrades. I mean, the Legends that come out tomorrow, if you pay attention to MUT leaks, don't look like they're going to be overly amazing or must-have cards. So just pump the brakes. Now, Season 2 Field Pass coming to an end. For those that wondering, we still haven't received this Season 2 XP MUT Tip Exchange set. I literally have no idea if and when they're ever going to grant that out. If maybe they're saving it to give people a jump start in Season 3 now that Season 2 is just about over. But we did get a big update to the store rewards, so you can now buy all the way up to 89 overall team captain, or I shouldn't say team captain, but Season 2 champion tokens to upgrade them. For me, and we'll probably upgrade them in the next episode, I'm trying to make it to level 45, which we're not too far away from, to get the 87 token rather than going out and spending the tickets on that, because we'll be able to save some. And then we know that we have the 88 overall token to look forward to at level 50. So I'm being a little bit cheap there. We got 4,470 Season 2 tickets. And there's still that possibility that those tickets will convert to Season 3 tickets, and I'd much rather have them for the brand new season that's going to feature new, fresh players, hopefully at positions that we really want to upgrade. Now, when it comes to the Gridiron Guardians Field Pass and house rules, good news, and this has probably just taken place within the last hour or so. There was an issue where the win games objective, where you can earn these energy cells, it was getting stuck at 17 wins. You can see here on my screen, we're now at 18. You can get these through solo seasons, solo battles, head-to-head games, and also house rules. This appears to be fixed, so you can now go out and earn those mega energy cells from completing wins, and of course grinding through the field pass, level 5, level 8, and so forth. You got solo challenges as well. You're going to be earning these tokens, and we put out a whole video on this yesterday, so go check it out if you don't know what I'm talking about. But you're earning these tokens to upgrade either Kyle Hamilton or Dallas Goedert. We're starting to use our tokens on the No Money Spent account on Kyle Hamilton right now because I think he's the better player, but because we do rock an Eagles theme team, when the promo is all done and these players that can go to a 95 go down to a 98, we'll probably take those tokens out of the Kyle Hamilton and move them over to Dallas Goedert, maybe sell our Dalton Kincaid and use Goedert at tight end number 1 again, because we got an Eagles theme team on this account. I wanted to give you, if you're struggling or even if you're not struggling some tips and advice on these house rules games as far as helping you win, helping you efficiently win, getting through them a lot quicker. So the number one thing that I would recommend doing is going to your settings menu. All you got to do within the MUT menu is hit start on your controller, and you want to go down to the coin toss option. Normally in a regular game, I prefer kicking the ball to start it off, so that would normally be my main choice. But what you want to do for the coin toss first choice is actually change it to receive, because when you play this house rules, the object is to get to 15 points first. And if you can get to 15 points before your opponent ever touches the ball, you can win without having to play defense. So there's a couple different strategies, and that's the first one. Try to give yourself the possibility or the potential of having the ball first by setting that coin toss to receive as your first choice. Number two, if you load into the game and you get a bomb for the first play of the game and you can walk in the touchdown, do not do it, because that's only going to give you 13 points and you're still going to require to complete the 2-point conversion. Instead, you want to run out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Then you're going to get your 3 points for the first down, and if you score a touchdown on the first, second, or third, or fourth play, because you're going to get 4 attempts to score from the 1-yard line, once you cross that goal line, the game is over. There's no way your opponent can get the ball. So if you get the ball first, try to get a first down, then try to score 2 first downs and a touchdown. Same thing's going to happen because you get 3 points for a first down. If you're on offense at first, and again, you can do this, but you don't have to do it. If you're on offense and for whatever reason you throw an interception, you don't score, your opponent gets the ball, if you want to play defense, by all means, go for it. For me, I'm just simply quitting out of the game. I feel like the faster I get the game over with and move on to the next one, the more efficient I'm going to be. So if you feel like you can tough it out, or you feel like you're better than your opponent, or you're way better at defense than offense, go play defense, try to get an interception, try to get a stop, and then go back and score again. But for me, if I get the ball first and I don't score first, I'm quitting. I'm moving on to the next game. Also, if you're on defense first and you get an interception, you're going to get 5 points for that. If you get the potential for a pick six, whatever you do, don't get into the end zone. Kind of the same thing when having the ball first and scoring first. You're going to want to run out of bounds at the 1-yard line, because if you get a pick six, you get the 5 points for the interception, you get the points for the touchdown. Even if you convert your 2-point conversion, if you started at 0 at that moment, I think you finished with either 12 or 13 points with all of that happening. So you still don't guarantee yourself the victory. If you get an interception, you run out of bounds at the 1-yard line, and then you score on the next play on offense, boom, game is over. So utilize these things with this weird scoring within this game mode to not only help yourself win these games, but help you win them more efficiently and faster, because the more wins that you can get, the better. When it comes to the rewards, you're getting that progress towards the objective that I talked about within the field pass, and that's great. But also, you want to try to get to 30 wins, because you're going to get 2 86 plus B&D GG players. As I mentioned earlier, the cards in part 1 of this promo don't blow me away, and that includes the 86 overall cards. I'm sure the plus is going to be very silent in this reward pack. If you earn these packs before part 2 comes out, my advice to you is to hang on to them and wait for after part 2 to drop. You're not guaranteed to get any new cards, but you give yourself a little bit more of a chance, and hopefully the 86s in part 2 are way better than the part 1 86s. The same thing going back to the field pass for this promo will apply. There is enough XP in the game right now to get to level 10, and you'll get another one of those choices between a non-B&D 83 or an 86 plus B&D. I'm going to take the 86 plus every time, but when I unlock this pack, I'm going to wait until part 2 drops before I open it, and then this pack won't be available. The level 14 pack won't be available because of the limitations on XP until part 2 comes out, so this one you don't have to really worry about, but I did just want to throw that out there in case you guys earn these packs early. Unless there's an 86 you want to go after, then you can go ahead and open it up. So we do have a few free packs to open up in today's episode, but nothing that I think is really going to change our team unless we get incredibly lucky. We didn't really make many upgrades on the squad as well. We are going to upgrade one of our Season 2 players. We'll do that before we get out of here. I think the only pack that I'm going to open up here in front of your face is going to be this Gridiron Guardians 81 Plus pack, and we get exactly that in 81 Plus, so we'll go ahead and quick sell that and take the training. Nothing really good. I'll open up, these are red zone and midfield packs, and of course Twitch drop packs that came from solo battles. Solo battles reset today, so you can go back through and play those. Great playground to go knock out a lot of the objectives that you have within that Gridiron Guardians field pass to help you level up through it while striving towards other goals. The other goals in this case with solo battles would be these packs that often don't produce too much, but you can always use them to upgrade and build out other sets. So I'm going to open up all of these. We'll show you the results afterwards. Believe it or not, all things considered, we didn't have bad luck. We had a handful of elites. You can see sorting by newest in our binder, Joe Mixon, an 81 overall. Let me just sort by elite as well. We got a Joe Mixon, a Deron Payne, a DK Metcalf, an 83 overall Demario Davis, two other 81s here. Now these cards at the end of the day are not going to change our team a ton, but we can use these for upgrade sets. You can see I have a handful of lower overall Gridiron Guardians cards. Basically what I did to get those, because I wanted to knock out the objective of needing to complete sets for this promo, is I went over to item sets, I went down, and I've talked about this before, to program and then core set, and all of these green uncommon, gold cards that we've been pulling from various packs, whether it's, solo battles or whatever, free rewards. Basically, I upgrade them, take all of the 70, 71s, bring them to 72, 73, and I roll them all the way upwards until I get to 76, 77. Now, I stop at that point. You can go 78, 79 if you want, but for the purpose of trying to obtain 79s, you have that chance of getting 78s out of that. The route that you want to go then is to AKAs, and if you go down towards the bottom, there's a 79 overall fantasy pack, so 377 to 78s. You put those into the set, you're guaranteed yourself a 79, and the reason that we were doing that again is for those Gridiron Guardian upgrade sets, specifically for the objectives so we could get the XP. We would take whatever 79s we then had and use them to build the 81s, and that's why we have a couple 81s right now, and we'll probably take 81s that we just pulled from those packs that we just showed you and maybe build some 83s, and eventually, hopefully, we'll have enough free content, binder trash, to build out an 86, or maybe even go out and build a champion, more than likely an 86, so we can knock out that final objective, assuming we need it. Like, we don't have to get that objective done, more than likely, to max the field pass, but we will have to wait another week for more objectives to go into the game to max out the field pass, but that's basically how I got those cards. Let's end the episode with a roster update. Not too many changes, but the most important position on our team has been upgraded, and we got right now an 88 overall Season 2 Michael Penix Jr. Now, I'm unsure if I want to go out and buy the 89 overall collectible to fully upgrade this one. I don't 100% know if he's going to be my quarterback right now for the long haul, or maybe just until Season 3 comes out. I kind of want to wait and see what the rewards are within that field pass. And I also, outside of being able to get Gunslinger for 4 AP, which I don't want to spend that much AP on it, I don't think he's going to play that much different from an 89 to an 88. So I'm going to leave him at an 88. As far as Tyron Smith goes, I actually downgraded Tyron Smith from an 88 to use those tokens to upgrade the Michael Penix Jr. card, and to get Tyron Smith to that 89, I'm waiting until I get to level 45 to get the 87 overall collectible. When I get to level 50, I'll use the 88 collectible on him, and then I'll finally go out and buy the 89 collectible again. I don't think he's going to play that much different, especially at a left tackle right now, at an 86 versus an 88 for the next week or so. I think I can get by just keeping him at an 86. Also, make sure you're doing your daily Hispanic Heritage Month challenges or objectives. If you've been up to date and you haven't missed any of the dailies and played all the solos, you should have one player maxed out with the strategy item, gets him to an 89. Your second player, which we got Chris Rodriguez Jr. right now, will be fully maxed out tomorrow. So if you do today's dailies and tomorrow's, you can get him to an 89. He's going to be halfback number 1 once we do that. And another reason why I don't want to use the 4 AP on Gunslinger for Penix Jr. is because we got Slot Apprentice on Barrios for 2 AP, and when I get this card maxed out, we're going to put Jukebox on him for the other 2 AP that we have on offense. Tomorrow, not only are we getting Legends, but we're getting Team Builder, so hopefully there's going to be solo challenges that give us a free Team Builder. Maybe we can address the offensive line, and then outside of that, the defense hasn't really changed at all. We are going to go ahead, and you'll see it in the next episode, we are going to go ahead and spend some of our Season 5, Season 2 tickets and buy that 89 overall upgrade for Cooper DeJean so we can fully max him out. And like I said at some point early in the video, Kyle Kyle Hamilton is the player that I'm right now going to be focusing on using those energy cells on. But we got to go through and play the solos, continue to grind through the field pass, continue to play through house rules. And I think by the next episode, I think we got 15 house rules wins right now. We should have the 30 wins, so we have those packs ready for us. We should have Kyle Hamilton upgraded a little bit more, and hopefully we're a little bit further along in that Season 2 field pass to make those additional upgrades. So doesn't feel like we did a lot to the team, but we definitely did a lot on the account and a lot to look forward to in Tuesday's episode for episode number 13. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.